Life is unpredictable, but some moments defy all logic. From deadly icicles to an actual meteorite falling into a home, the universe has a knack for chaos. Today we'll unravel 3 freak accidents so bizarre, they'll leave you questioning reality. Buckle up, it's a wild ride. Roman's day in 2019 should have been as uneventful as any other, but sadly he would suffer a terrible tragedy from an unexpected source. As he was walking down the street in Moscow on a cold winter day, he was struck by a large falling object out of nowhere. That object was a heavy icicle that had fallen from a roof above him. Roman Belikov, 51, collapsed unconscious on the pavement in a side street outside a liquor store. The FC Barcelona fan from the Russian city of Bryansk died 3 days later at Sklifosovsky Emergency Hospital. Reports said he had suffered a direct hit from the falling heavy icicle. Tragically, Roman wasn't the only person to have suffered dire consequences from simply walking near icicles. In 2010, 5 people died and 150 were injured by icicles in St. Petersburg, Russia, amid the coldest winter for 3 decades. November 30th, 1954. Anne Hodges was napping when a meteorite tore through her roof, struck a radio, and hit her hip. The rock, later displayed in museums, had traveled billions of miles. Anne's injuries sparked a media frenzy. She became a reluctant celebrity, even inspiring a Twilight Zone episode. According to the Avondale Sun of 1954, October-December, James Julius Kempis McKinney found a missing mass of the meteorite that hit Mrs. Hodges of Sylacauga in a field on December 1st. He took his find to George Swindell, U.S. geologist at Sylacauga, who verified his find. Previously, there had been 60 recorded close calls of a meteorite falling close to people, and in the 1860s, and a few instances of death to animals hit by meteorites, but there was no other authenticated case before 1954 of a human actually being struck by a meteorite. Mrs. Hodges was later featured in Life magazine as being the first person ever reported being struck by a meteor. She reported that she had been napping on her couch, covered by quilts when the incident occurred. The Hodges never fully recovered from the event and all the excitement it generated. The couple divorced in 1964. Anne Elizabeth Hodges died of kidney failure in 1972 at a Sylacauga nursing home at the age of 52. The Hodges eventually donated the stone to the Natural History Museum in 1956. Years later, their house caught fire and was later demolished. Today, a historical marker stands in Oak Grove near the spot of their house on the old Birmingham Highway. On a quiet Sunday afternoon in Jingzhou, China, a routine shopping trip turned into a harrowing nightmare. This surveillance footage captures a mother's split-second heroism and a tragedy that sparked national outrage. July 26, 2015. Shang Liu Zhuan, a 31-year-old mother, steps onto an escalator at the AZG Mall with her young son. As they near the top, she lifts the boy preparing to step off. But in an instant, the metal panel beneath her collapses, swallowing her into the machinery. With her upper body still visible, Zhang fights to save her child. Witnesses say she mustered every ounce of strength to push her son toward safety. Mall staff rushed to pull the boy to safety, but for Xiang, help comes too late. Firefighters battled for 4 hours to dismantle the escalator. When they finally reached her, Xiang was pronounced dead. Her family's anguish was compounded by revelations from officials. Mall employees had noticed the loose panel 5 minutes earlier, but failed to shut down the escalator. According to officials, this tragedy was caused by human error. The panel was loose and protruding, but no action was taken. This should never have happened. Xiang's relatives took to social media, demanding accountability. Her sister-in-law shared haunting images of the scene, writing, "An ordinary Sunday shopping trip ended in a sudden tragedy. The killer escalators are still running." This incident was not isolated. Within days, 2 more escalator accidents occurred. A toddler's arm was crushed in Guangxi and a boy's foot trapped in Beijing. In 2014, a Shanghai escalator reversed direction, injuring 13. A similar incident in 2011 killed a teenager. Zhang Liujuan's final act of courage saved her son's life, but her death exposed a chilling pattern of negligence. As China grapples with escalator safety, her story remains a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the cost of oversight. These stories aren't just about chaos, they're about resilience. With all the possible dangers in this world, humanity adapts. So remember to use caution always, because you never know what might happen in the blink of an eye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video to be interesting, please like and subscribe. And remember, reality is stranger than fiction. Stay curious, stay safe,